Hey kids, I have another story for you today. And this is a really cute story that I found once at a store, and I bought it just because the dog reminded me of Ty. Let me go get Ty so you can see the resemblance. So this is the story, and there's the dog on the cover, and here's Ty. They're both black and white and really cute. Hey Ty. Say hello, Ty. So this story is called How Rocket Learned to Read by Tad Hills. Here we go. Rocket loved to play. He loved to chase leaves and chew sticks. He loved to listen to the birds sing. Every fall morning, after chasing leaves, Rocket would lie down in his favorite spot under his favorite tree. There he'd sniff the neighborhood smells and settle in for a good nap. But one day, a little yellow bird startled Rocket. "Aha, my first student! Wonderful!" she sang. Rocket was confused. "Student? I'm not a—" "But if I am your teacher," the bird interrupted, "then you must be my student." Rocket found it hard to argue with this bird. "I'm glad you saw my sign," the bird chirped. "Oh, yes, I can see it," Rocket said, "but I don't know how to read." "Can't read? Fantastic!" She waved a wing. "Welcome to my classroom." "But I just came here to nap," Rocket said. No, there will be no napping in class," declared the bird, "except, of course, during nap time." And the sign says, "Class starts today." "Well then, can I take a nap over here?" said Rocket. "I've had a very busy morning." "Not to worry, I'll be around every day," chirped the bird, "until the weather turns." As Rocket breathed in the crisp air, the yellow bird hung her banner. "Ah, the wondrous, mighty, gorgeous alphabet," she marveled, "where it all begins." Opening up a book, the bird began to read. She sang out a story of an unlucky dog named Buster who lost his favorite bone. A cool breeze carried her lively voice across the yard. At first, Rocket was disturbed. Look, he looks annoyed. But before long, he found himself captivated. Captivated means interested. To Rocket, the story was as delicious as the earthy smells of fall. It was as exciting as chasing leaves. He closed his eyes and listened to every word. "As Buster the dog dug under the lilac bush," the bird read, "he felt something familiar." Rocket waited. Was it the bone? He wondered. Silence. "Was it the bone?" he called to the bird. More silence. "Was it the bone?" Rocket hollered. Suddenly, he was rushing to the tree. "Well, was it?" But the little yellow bird was gone. The next morning, Rocket arrived early. At last, the little yellow bird appeared. "Hello! How wonderful to see you in class," she chirped. "I can tell by your waggy tail that you are well rested." "I'd like to hear the end of the story, please," said Rocket. "That seems like a fine way to start the day," chirped the bird. She gave Rocket a name tag and began to read. Now this up here, I bet some of you can read that. It says word of the day. That's right, that word is dog. Every day, Rocket returned to the little yellow bird's classroom. In the morning, the bird taught him a new letter. Students, what letter is this? That's right, that's a B. And what letter is this? L for leaves. Until he had learned all the wondrous, mighty, gorgeous alphabet. Together they sang the sounds that each letter makes and spelled the sounds that they heard around them. With a G and many R's, they spelled Mr. Barker's growl. Grrr. They spelled the sound of the wind, which was growing colder by the day. Soon they were spelling words like F-A-L-L for the gusty time of the year and R-E-D for the colors of the leaves. And each afternoon the bird read a story. She read stories about dogs and birds. She read stories about leaves changing colors and about birds flying south for the winter. Then one day the weather turned and the letter banner disappeared. "See you again in the glorious spring," the bird sang. As she flew into the wintry sky, she called, "Don't forget, words are built one letter at a time." Where is she going? The days grew shorter and the leaves fell from the trees. The grass became crunchy, and soon Rocket's classroom disappeared under the snow. He remembered the little yellow bird's alphabet and he practiced his letters. Can you see that? A, B, C. He ran in the snow. Rocket thought about the bird's sweet chirp while he sounded out words like D-I-G. That's right, that spells dig. And W-I-N-D. Look at his hair flying back. That's wind. And C-O-L-D, cold. He made new friends and he spelled their names. Hello, E-M-M-A. That spells Emma. Hi there, F-R-E-D. That spells Fred. He spelled everything. S-U-N-M-E-L-T. Sun melt. When Rocket spelled M-U-D, he knew that spring, as it always does, has returned. And look at the sign. It says, "Class starts tomorrow." The breeze blew warm and the grass grew greener and a sign appeared. Class starts tomorrow. Early the next morning, Rocket rushed to his classroom. As he waited, he spelled W-A-G. W-A-G. Wag. Soon, the little yellow bird arrived. "Aha, my star student," she sang. "How wonderful to see you. I can tell by your waggy tail that you're ready for class." Then together they began to read. They read stories about birds flying north in the spring. They read about picnics in the warm sun. They read about Buster, the lucky dog who found his bone under the lilac bush. And when they were done, they read it again and again and A-G-A-I-N again. The end. Students, this book is perfect for us because you will learn how to spell and you will learn how to read some words this year. I'm really excited and I look forward to seeing you soon. Hope you enjoyed this story.